Mulo, you're the whitest black person I know. Mulo, you remind me of. Mulo, why don't you do bodybuilding? Why don't you do powerlifting? Why don't you do it this way? Mulo, why don't you just be more funny? Be goofy, lighten up. You hear a bunch of different things from different directions. And the thing I notice about people in general are statements like that. Everybody is trying to make everybody else like them. I say no to a lot of things because everybody else does it. The moment everybody does something, I run in the opposite direction. The biggest issue nowadays is everybody tries to fit in, tries to do everything everybody else is doing. It's popping, so you have to do it too. Do you. There's nothing wrong with anything that I just said there. Maybe a couple. But do you? Too many of us want to be like somebody else. You want people to say you look like a celebrity. You want people to say you're anything but yourself. What is wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you, in fact. But the problem is you want to be everything but yourself. You want to do everything outside yourself. Do everything in your power to fit in with what everybody else is doing, what everybody else thinks. Yo, it should be more funny, it should be lighten up. So the moment you hear that, you become a clown. That is the problem when you don't know yourself. Anybody will say anything to you and you change. You switch it up to please people. Let me tell you this, man. You cannot please people. It's an impossible task. Quit putting pressure on yourself. Embrace who you are. Embrace who you are. The world tries to tell you there's something wrong with you. If you embrace what God created, they want you to idolize other people to the point you don't even have an identity. In 2K24, can you really say people have identity? Can you really say that? Not just like, I'm not going to speak on what they have going on, but also mentally. People don't have identity. There's nothing wrong with looking up to people, loving people, appreciating people, being inspired. But there's an issue when you want to be like another person. You can't. Realistically, nobody actually fits in. You want to know why? We're all different. We are all different. But why do we all try to be the same character? Why? The moment you're trying to be a character, it's like a game. It's like you're trying to be in someone else's story. Your life is like a book, and each page unfolds new words with new meanings. If you're reading someone else's book, you're going to get to know them, what they're doing, the pages of their life. But what about yours? This is why most people don't have identity. There's nothing wrong with you. Embrace who you are. You don't need to be like other people. Do what other people do. Do you. What's the problem with that? I'm sure already I offended people. I'm sure. But you know what? Do nothing, be nothing, say nothing. It's the only way to avoid all that. So what are you gonna do? Just go by life walking on eggshells because you're afraid of what people think of you? You're gonna dim your lights because they feel inferior every single time you're putting forth effort, not just to grow personally, but to also inspire other people to want to grow. That's a problem, though. You should be like everybody else. Complain about the whole week. Wish every week away. Cope with drugs, alcohol. Be in states of high and drunk to escape feelings. Yeah. I know this message is gonna really get a lot of people in there, and that's the whole point. That's the whole point. How can you have friendships if you can't even have uncomfortable conversations. Conversations to really get you to second guess a little bit. I'll leave it off at that, folks. Think about this. Why do you want to be like another person? Why is it a problem being you? Why is this topic so repeated over and over and over? Because this is a major crisis right now. Major crisis. Whoever you are, Bob, Lily, Jeff, whatever your name is, you are the first you. Mulo, you remind me of, no, I'm the only Dare Mulo. I'm not like anybody else. I'm one of a kind. Is it a problem to be one of a kind? It's become a problem. You want to be like the others. Listen, man, celebrities, there's things you can do that those celebrities you look up to can't. There are things about you different than those celebrities you look up to. Unless it's Jesus Christ, what are you doing? I digress.